obviously you've named the team, 5 players making their debuts. How happy are you with the strength of the side that you've been able to name?
We're very happy. Obviously, at the start of the season, you're hoping to be going into your first game with no injuries. We've only got a couple of injuries, and because of that, that's allowed us to have a pretty good thinking about selection over the course of the last 2 weeks. And then early this week, we obviously nailed down who we believe to be the best team to go out and represent Gloucester this weekend.
Tom Savage is one who's forced his way into the starting lineup. There is some intense competition at lock. What's Sav done that's impressed you?
One of the things that I think that the club have tried to develop, knowing that if they're going to compete across the course of the season, you've got to have strength and depth across, well, almost every position. And I think the players that have come in have not only brought that little bit of depth, but have also driven the players who are here to perform well. And I think with new coaches coming in, lots of players feel it's an opportunity to start with a clean slate. I think Sav, as a number of players have, has trained particularly well throughout the pre-season. He's made a big impact in the games that he's played, but don't forget he was the captain at the start of last season, so he has been a central part of this club for the last couple of years.
Jacob Rowan obviously makes his debut with Matt Kvesic out injured. A big test for Jacob away to the Premiership champions first up.
I think it's a big test for everybody, not just Jacob. But no, again, he's trained really well. He's come into a new environment from Leeds where he had a lot of championship experience. And as you said, it's a huge test for him. Disappointing for Matt to pick up an injury last week. But this is the way that the season will run. At different stages there will be players injured. At different stages other players will come in and get their own opportunities.
Talk virtually exclusively about Gloucester so far. Barely mentioned Northampton. I mean, in some ways it's a really good game for you first up, isn't it? To test yourselves, and I suppose, how much will you be looking to learn from this game and the result and the performance?
Well, we're playing the champions. We're playing a team that has performed really well over the last few years, both in the Aviva and also in Europe. We have a team that's very well coached. They have a strong captain, they have a strong pack. So for us, in terms of coming in and trying to establish some of the things that we've talked about, I think this is the ultimate test. We know that we would probably have liked another month in pre-season to try and bring in some of the detail, but in the context of having 4 weeks with Laurie here, I think the team is pretty well prepared for what's going to be a huge challenge for us.